Hey you all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, as you all know that we practice spoken English on daily basis. Though I was discontinued, I had discontinued for the last 4 to 5 days, I guess, because I had my end semester examination. So due to that reason, I could not continue my practice. But I learned so many things in these gap which I made and did not practice. This is what I'm going to share, and of course practice all together in this video. So stay tuned, and I request you all learner, if possible, never ever try to take a gap. Friend, what happened when I appeared in my examination? I realized when I was not uploading the video and couldn't practice despite having time. Though the place was little bit different, so it was little um, awkward to record the video. That's why I skipped this completely. Now I'm going to tell you the experience which I learned from this gap of 5 days. What happened? I was busy in my yoga examination and semester examination. It was a batch of around 50 32 yeah, around 50 student. Okay, what happened, out of those 50 student, there is very less student who speak spoken English, and because of that they created a vast difference in scoring good marks, and I was also one of them, which was applauded and appreciated by my teacher, of course, and more than her, my all classmate appreciated my performance, not because I was very good in yoga, but the way I could speak English and explain all the tricks, techniques, practice session, and everything which was taught to us. And what happened in this examination? We were supposed to explain whatever questions were asked in Viva. Actually, everything is practical. Most of the thing in this exam is practical. One day we appeared in written, and after that, I had to demonstrate in front of everybody. Ma'am would be asking question, and I was supposed to answer. There was other student who were not able to explain and answer in a well mannered and in a sequenced and systematic way, and also they had a little bit, I would say, uh, you know exemption that they can speak their whatever language they can. Still they were not able to perform well, but in my case and one of other student who were able to speak English, they explained not in a very good way but in a confident way, but they were speaking English. I was one among of them, and that made me, I won't say the hero and the topper, but of course I could attract and draw the attention of my teacher as well as my classmate. That time I realized it is not your skill, it is how you present it to the world, outer world, that is more important. And in this gap of 4 to 5 days I learned this very precious lesson. It taught me that even if I'm not very good in something, if my confidence is high level, if my presentation is good, I'm able to make people understand even in very small step, small segment. That makes wonder. That makes a big difference. There were so many students who could speak in Hindi and their and other language as well, and they had great knowledge of yoga. In fact, they had been student and practitioner for so many years, whereas I was a very newbie in this field. I just completed few months. Okay, and after all these things I stood completely, different from all the other. Why? Because I could speak English, and that time I understood the power of English. This is the reason in India, in fact, across the world, but mostly in India at present time, everybody is running to learn English. They are running blindly and with all craze to learn English. And the very, very easy way to learn English is to speak English, to utter English out of your mouth. Don't worry whether you have completed your grammar or not. In fact, if you wait to complete your grammar, still you are not going to learn it if you are not doing daily practice. Friend, we must understand this technique that to speak we to I mean to speak, to have conversation with other, we have to utter word, we have to throw word out of our mouth, we have to vomit the word the way we used to vomit in during our childhood, when we were completely unknown to our mother tongue, we were not able to speak, have conversation with others. We used to observe. So this is the same period where we need to observe by reading, writing, and listening, and after that present it in our own word. That's where we can learn this language. You won't believe, I was very much afraid before my turn came to perform on this stage. But once I approached, after that I started having confidence in my mind that whatever I have knowledge and whatever question will be asked to me, I would answer. If I don't know, I will simply say sorry. But as soon as I started speaking in English and started explaining in my own word, then everything became so easy for me, and there the magic started happening automatically. And what was that magic? All those last day I had been practicing speaking so many times, and that spoken habit became handy while demonstrating and giving my exam, the presentation in front of everyone. In fact, I was the one who was asked to conduct the class, how to start the class, how to end the class. I mean, there is a particular process to start and end a yoga class for the yoga student, and not when you learn yoga and attend a yoga session on daily basis, that is different thing. So at first, I was quite afraid that how I would start. I know how to start, but I was not able to speak from where to start, how to start, because the tricks and technique and step by step systematic way was little bit tricky. But then I thought, okay, let it be what it is. I know the criteria. Let me keep it simple. And then I started in my own word, and everything becomes so easy for me. In fact, very, very much comfortable. So, what I can summarize out of all this incident and this story that had happened in last few days is never give up practice. Everyday practice is important. Every day your spoken English is important. Now I'm going to improve. In fact, I'm going to increase my practice time by 30 minutes on every day. Then only I would be able to, you know, increase my fluency, as well as I want to add some advanced English in my spoken language, because I'm far, far, far away from that touch. I want to give that addition in my spoken English. It's my skill. So I'm going to work upon that. If you have dropped your idea of learning English on daily basis by yourself without any partner, then I would tell you it is only you who is responsible to improve this skill. Nobody will come, because after my presentation, my teacher, my whole classmate was clapping. Literally, they were clapping and was, you know, forced to appreciate me. Some of them was not, because everywhere we have little bit jealousy. We always have. Even you and me are not aware of this thing. We do have, but some people, you can identify that that person is jealous or is getting jealous of me. Even those kind of people were able to appreciate me. That I'm not here trying to uh, congratulate me, and I'm not showing my ego that I did best. No, that is not what the message I learned, the lesson I learned out of this thing, that I want to connect with this practice of learning spoken English. In fact, everything that we do in our life is here and there connected. It's all about, as I told you earlier, multiple time, discipline, passion, and consistency. These are interconnected. If you have passion, you are passionate, you gonna give time on daily basis, no matter how busy you are. As I know myself, in fact, nowadays also I'm giving little bit, um, what should I say, less attention towards this 60 days challenge. But now I understood. And this year or this month, whatever time I have, I'm going to invest heavily into it so that I can improve. At least i I could achieve 10 to 20% of my target. What is your, remind yourself and jump into the practice of this journey and improve your English. This is all I wanted to share after a long time. It was just about a lesson that I learned, and which was very, very much, I would say, resonating from all of us. So I thought to share it. If you liked it, I won't say like my video and subscribe my channel. I would say start practicing if you are not. Because from today onward, again I'm going to restart. In fact, I have restarted. This is the video which is coming after a long time. So keep practicing, keep working hard, and improve your level of spoken English at the end of this month. Okay. In fact, we have to keep working hard, but whatever time we have left in this month, 15, 20 days, we have to keep working. Okay. So that is all for the day. Thank you everyone who all had been commenting me that where are you, why you are not posting, I mean uploading the video and all. So I'm so much thankful to all of you, because you also ignited a fire inside me whenever I got a little bit low confidence for, in between. Then it reminds me that I have to work for my challenge, I have to complete the challenge, I have to work for my dream. And in fact, now I have the responsibility towards my viewers as well, because they are also getting some, I would say, emotional support from this video, and getting a emotional support, or I would say inspiration little bit to start practicing on daily basis. So that's all for the day. Keep practicing and keep smiling always.